Alright, so today we are going to be making a beat using this, which is the Arturia MicroFreak. And this thing packs a powerful punch for the price. Bolo! Alright, so yeah, we're going to be making a beat using the MicroFreak. There's already some videos out where people are going through the presets and going through all of the, envelope stuff that they have, the two different envelopes, and they have the analog filters, oscillators, shape, the LFO, all that good stuff. This thing is actually a very good mono synth. I've seen some videos on it, but I haven't really seen anybody making a beat with it, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. Hopefully it comes out dope. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this with MIDI with the MPC Live II. So we're going to go ahead and hook a USB to MIDI, and we're going to control it, and then we're going to sample the sounds inside of the MPC Live II and build a beat with it. But we're also going to use one more thing with it. We're also going to use this. This is the Arturia Mini Fuse. This is their audio interface. This is a 1 in and a stereo out. And one thing I do like about this is it has this right here. It's this little USB thing that if you have like a MIDI keyboard or something like that, you can just plug this in, and this other little thing can plug into the computer. And then that way you want to use like an extra dongle or use up extra USB, because everything will be pretty much put in here. So yeah, this is a pretty cool thing. This comes with a 5-year warranty, and it comes with a plethora of free sounds that comes with it too, that Arturia makes. And you know Arturia makes some really dope sounds. So this is actually a pretty good buy right here. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this as the actual audio interface. So we're going to use this plugged in into the MPC Live II. We're going to go ahead and run the mono signal into here, and we're going to go ahead and use this as our audio interface. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the beat, and hopefully I don't mess it up. All right, got everything set up. As you guys can see, got the MicroFreak, I got the MPC Live II, and I have everything, all the audio running through the Mini Fuse, because the Mini Fuse is actually hooked up via USB inside of the MPC Live II, and I have the mono going into the Mini Fuse, and all the output is coming out through that. So that's the whole setup right now. So we're going to do everything pretty much using all of the audio coming out of the Mini Fuse 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to make a beat with this. So I actually have the MicroFreak hooked in through the MPC Live II via USB right here. As you guys can see, the USB cord is behind here, but it's set up right here. And as you guys can see, I'm using my MSB and LSB and my program channels to change the sound. So right now, if you see right here, if I change the program right here, this will actually change as well. So as you see, everything changes. And that way, if I do like something, I can go ahead and just save it, or I'll know, okay, it's number 15 or whatever, or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to make a quick beat with this. The only problem with this is this doesn't have multiple parts. So every time that we record something in here, we're going to have to go ahead and route the audio immediately back into the MP and save it onto a pad so we can go ahead and make a beat with it. So I'm going to use about 3 sounds, and we're going to see what happens. So the good thing about this is, now that we have this sound in here and everything is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the easy route. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to go to sampler, and I'm going to arm the sampler so we can go ahead and get this right. And I'm going to pull this down to about right here, and we're just going to wait for a signal. We're going to go ahead and press play. We got that. We're going to name this. We're going to name this pad, and we're going to do that, and we're going to put this in program 1, put this right there on that first pad, and we're going to keep that. All right, so now we got the program set on our first pad right here, and we play it. right, cool. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go back in here and add this to this pad. All right, so now that we got that first track done, we're gonna go right here to this next track. We're gonna go ahead and add that in there, track 2, and then we're gonna go ahead and just find some sounds. But let me play this and try to find something that'll sound good with that.
Five hours later.
All right, so I found another sound. What I went in it and I actually changed the type on here a little bit. It's called Solitude. So I went in and changed the type to right here to V analog, as you guys can see. And it gave me this little sound right here. Sounds pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one and see what happens with it. Sounds pretty decent. It sounds okay. Let's go ahead and go back to menu and let's record that in. All right, sounds pretty cool. So now we got 2 sounds in here. Now we need to add 1 more sound in here. So let's go ahead and go to another track. Okay, so we found a little tubular bell in here. Found a tubular bell? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add that in there real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and record that in there. But I'm gonna actually do this a little different. I'm gonna record it through the looper. And then let's go ahead and put that on there. I'm gonna sync that. And let's go ahead and add that in there real quick. All right, sounds good. Let's go ahead and export that. And we're gonna call this bell. Do it. We're gonna put it in that same program. We're gonna put it on 3. And we're gonna go ahead and keep that. All right, so we got that on there. Let's go and add that in there. Oh man, that sounds pretty cool. So now let's go ahead and try to add some drums. And yeah, let's put some drums in here and see what we can do. First, before we do anything, let's go ahead and kind of mix some of these sounds in real quick. All right, sounds pretty cool. Let's go and add some drums in here. All right, let's go ahead and add a clap down the next track. Add some little percussion stuff in there. Let's add that in there. What else we got? All right, sounds good. Take the note, repeat off. Now let's go ahead and add a bass in here. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and add a kick to it. All right, there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and run that thing through Logic, put a few effects on it and mix that thing up real quick, and hopefully it comes out dope. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And like I always say, peace out. And check out the beat at the end of the video.